When we walk along the beach, we feel the wind, hear the ocean, and see the horizon. But we rarely notice the small guardians working silently to keep everything running. Among millions of grains of sand, there is a tiny world, organized and surprisingly efficient. A world almost no one notices, yet it is there every single day, cleaning, recycling, and giving life back to the ecosystem. Today, we're going to reveal one of nature's most fascinating secrets: hermit crabs. Shy, discreet, and incredible creatures that perform an essential service for our seas. Get ready to discover stories you never imagined, dramas hidden beneath shells, and a natural economy more organized than our own. Welcome to nature's true economic cleanup crew. Hermit crabs may look small, slow, and harmless, but they act as true natural janitors. While we walk along the beach without noticing, they comb through every stretch of sand in search of organic remains, animal carcass fragments, and debris that could attract disease. Their constant work prevents the spread of micropests and keeps nature from becoming overloaded. They do this without bosses, without recognition, without breaks, driven only by the instinctive rhythm of life. And all of it goes unnoticed by human eyes. They are clean so balance can remain, so cycles can be renewed, and so beaches and mangroves don't turn into zones of chaos. It's a silent task, but an essential one. A job worthy of a true ecological guardian. In the life of hermit crabs, a shell is their home, their shield, and their survival. And that's why an extremely efficient natural economy exists among them. Every shell represents value, protection, and future. They examine, evaluate, negotiate, and trade. It's a perfect market, operating without words, without money, and without corruption. When a hermit finds a better shell, it leaves the old one behind as currency for the next. But when shells are scarce, everything changes. Conflicts arise, theft attempts occur, and even fierce fights break out over shelter. It's a powerful reflection of our own society, except that among them, exchanges are almost always fair. In this tiny universe of sand and sea, the economy works in a surprisingly intelligent way. Among nature's most fascinating behaviors is the shell line ritual. Imagine dozens of hermit crabs forming a perfectly organized line, each arranged from smallest to largest, as if silently waiting their turn to change homes. When an ideal shell appears, the largest hermit takes it first and immediately leaves its old shell for the next in line. Like a natural domino effect, everyone swaps shells in sequence, in a coordinated ritual that looks like choreography. They do this because instinctively they know this system ensures protection for all. It's a scene so perfect, so unexpected. It feels as if it were designed by a film director, but it happens right there, among the waves, far from the public eye. A spectacle of nature that few ever witness. Beyond being natural recyclers, hermit crabs help maintain ecological stability across many coastal habitats. They remove animal remains that could rot and attract disease, clean up small organic particles that feed pests, and turn discarded matter back into part of the cycle of life. Without them, the environment would become disorganized, heavy, and vulnerable. Their constant presence keeps nature functioning the way it should. They are like hidden gears in a vast living machine. With every step, every shell dragged along, every small piece of food removed, they prevent the ecosystem from falling apart. All of this without being seen, without recognition, without applause, yet with a massive impact. Despite their name, hermit crabs are far from solitary. Their social lives are filled with unexpected alliances, small skirmishes, cooperation, and even competition worthy of a movie script. At times, they help one another, forming groups to move objects or share opportunities. At others, they fiercely compete for shells, pushing, testing strength, and trying to prove who deserves the best shelter. Some even steal shells from more distracted hermits. It's a vibrant society, full of conflict and reconciliation, with individuals showing courage, cleverness, and even cooperative behavior. The more we observe them, the more we realize that, despite their tiny size, they have a social universe as complex as our own. In many regions around the world, shell scarcity is forcing hermit crabs to use artificial human-made objects, such as shelter, bottle caps, pieces of plastic, toy capsules, anything that can protect their vulnerable bodies. This scene, both curious and heartbreaking, reveals the critical state of our oceans. They don't choose plastic because they want to, they choose it because they must. Nature is running out of resources, and hermit crabs are showing us this in a silent and painful way. Each hermit carrying a piece of plastic is like an urgent warning. we are interfering with the balance they are desperately trying to maintain. It's a clear sign that the ocean is speaking and we need to listen. Hermit crabs are small, almost invisible. Yet they carry on their backs the responsibility of keeping the oceans breathing. They clean, recycle, transform, and balance. They are like nature's silent poets, writing their verses in wet sand while the waves erase their footprints. Every shell, every step, every gesture is part of a grand effort that sustains coastal life. May these small guardians teach us to look down, to notice the invisible, and to value what keeps the world running. If this video moves you, leave a liking, share it with someone who loves nature, and subscribe to the channel. Together, we'll keep exploring the extraordinary stories of a living planet and learn, with every chapter, how to protect it.